the CIA, the bankers, and Facebook. Good old Facebook, man. They don't like that toxic zombie developments. They've banned toxic zombie developments from the Facebook platform because it's too revealing about how the CIA and the Bankster Gangsters and a bunch of their criminal slob pals in the Bar Association robbed the living shit out of the United States. They robbed the whole planet. That's why the gangster, bankster sons of bitches have to bail the system out all the time for trillions. For trillions. Timothy Geithner, Alan Greenspan, Janet Yellen. I go all day long from the Clintons to Trump. Trump turned out to be a worthless slob that protected the bankster gangsters. And this guy Biden, what a freaking idiot. I got a message for all my constituents. I fought the Bushes, I fought the Clintons, I fought Obama, I fought Trump. I voted for Trump initially because I thought he was going to actually do what he said, but he just turned out to be a megalomaniac, egotistical, bombastic asshole. And this guy Biden, holy freaking crap, man. This country is, I don't know, the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, they keep producing these freaking functional idiots, morons. And Biden, I'm sorry, dude, but you and your antics are crap. And, well, I guess I'm going to have to fight you too, Joe Biden, because your decision-making process is horrifically flawed. Now let's get back to toxic zombie developments and how Facebook has banned it from their platform. Ladies and gentlemen, the world banking system has been robbed beyond comprehension with real estate schemes and scams that began back during the South Sea bubble and the huge land frauds of the so-called New World. When the Europeans showed up, those savages from Europe showed up with their sabers and their cannons and their guns, and they slaughtered everybody on this continent and stole Canada, what's called the United States. They stole Mexico, South America. The whole thing's nothing more than a giant robbery. Fueled with paper worthless scrip. Notes, bills. The whole thing's nothing more than a big monopoly game, complete with their phony baloney bullshit money. And if anybody's got any problem with my assessment of their phony baloney bullshit money, see what the Mises Institute has to say about it. See what David Stockman, the former director of the Office of Management and Budget, he called it phony baloney bullshit money. Dylan Ratigan from upstate New York, he figured it out. The phony baloney bullshit money. And, well, you see, Biden's doing the same thing. He's just printing up trillions from nothing. They call it helicopter money, ladies and gentlemen. Helicopter quantitative easing crap. And now they're trying to come up with a way to shove Fedcoin, cryptocurrency from the Federal Reserve, where they just keystroke it magically into computers. Fedcoin. It'll be even more worthless than the bills and the notes, the paper and ink conspiracy. So to my little shitbag friends over to Facebook that keep banning my content, I got a message for you, Mark Zuckerberg. It's not a matter of if, pal, it's just a matter of when. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, Zuckerberg, until Facebook is completely exposed for the phony baloney bullshit it is. Folks, I am going to direct you to the links down below, and I want you to keep in mind this. Back during the early part of the 80s, this guy right here, started exposing the massive land swindles in Texas and Arizona and Florida and Colorado and Utah and Ohio. My pals up in Ohio. Before you were in puberty, this guy right here was exposing what went on to be Professor William K. Black's career. Before William K. Black came on the scene, this guy right here was exposing the bullshit land swindles in California and Oregon and the Poconos and the Carolinas and, all over Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, all over the country. Before William K. Black was hired. That's to my pals in Utah and Ohio. So Richard Bowen and Michael Winston and Jeff Thigpen and Martha Cloakley and John OBrien, I believe, John OBrien, Mark Stopa, Matt Widener, the whole pile of you. Remember one thing: toxic zombie developments. It's all one term. It's all one word. Toxic zombie developments. 84 captures. I mean, what were you doing in the 1980s? That's to my pals in Utah, up there in, Park City, Utah, and Akron, Ohio. What were you all doing in the 1980s? Folks, I'm going to leave it right there. And as always, Joe Biden, man, dude, I'll tell you what, you need to go to the old folks' home and hand the reins of power over to, not Harris, she's nothing but a nitwit too. Willie Brown's skank on the side, Chlamydia Harris. I'm sorry, lady, but oh God, I didn't vote for you too. I did not vote for Biden. I did not vote for Harris. And there you have it. Folks, I'm going to leave it right there. Hasta la vista. God bless. In America, you better wake the hell up and do it in a hurry.